you are never alone. Prepare your heart for this quiet moment with God. Breathe slowly, release the weight of the day, and let your soul become still before the Lord. Today, Jesus calls his disciples by name and sends them with peace. He also knows your name, your weakness, your hopes, and your journey. Rest here. God is near. Now listen with a quiet heart to today's gospel. Jesus called his 12 disciples and gave them authority over every unclean spirit and power to heal every sickness and disease. These were the 12, Peter and Andrew, James and John, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew, James, Thaddeus, Simon and Judas. Jesus sent them with this mission: go first to the lost sheep of Israel and proclaim as you go, the kingdom of heaven is near. This is the gospel of the Lord. Jesus does not begin by sending a crowd. He begins by calling names. Before the mission, there is a personal call. Before the road, there is closeness. Before the work, there is grace. The 12 were ordinary men, with different stories, weaknesses, and temperaments. Yet Jesus called them, gathered them, trusted them, and gave them a share in his own mission. This gospel reminds us that the Lord does not wait for perfect people before he begins his work. He calls real hearts. He calls people who are still learning, still growing, still being healed. He gives authority not so they can feel important, but so they can bring freedom, healing, and hope. When Jesus calls, he also gives what is needed for the road. His grace goes with the one he sends. Jesus tells them to announce, the kingdom of heaven is near. This is not only a message for faraway places, it is a message for the tired heart, the anxious mind, and the soul that feels lost. The kingdom is near because Jesus is near. His mercy is near. His healing is near. His peace is near. Let this word speak to you today. God has not forgotten you. He still comes close, and he still calls by name. Jesus called his 12 disciples and gave them authority over every unclean spirit and power to heal every sickness and disease. These were the 12, Peter and Andrew, James and John, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew, James, Thaddeus, Simon and Judas. Jesus sent them with this mission: go first to the lost sheep of Israel and proclaim as you go, the kingdom of heaven is near. Lord Jesus, call me again by name. Draw me close to your heart and send your peace into the places within me that feel tired, confused, or lost. Give me courage to follow you, humility to serve, and faith to believe that your kingdom is near. Heal what is wounded, free what is bound, and teach me to carry your peace today. Jesus, stay with me. Stay here in his peace. Subscribe for daily peace and hope.